He said they're basically gagging him.
A Manitoba man with spinal muscular atrophy is frustrated after he was left without his caregivers or a way to communicate for 2 12-hour stints while in hospital.
Yeah, no idea how
You have no idea how angry and pissed off I am.
SMA has caused the accomplished student to lose most of his physical abilities. Cameron Sliman typically gets 24/7 care by 8 designated caregivers and his family, who are accustomed to his speech and complex needs. He was admitted to hospital Thursday with 1 caregiver or family member at a time. But on Monday, when Sliman's father showed up, he says he was told no one was allowed to see him.
Just the reaction of people, rather than trying to come and discuss it and explain it and try to come up with an alternative, was at that point, I don't know if my wife mentioned it, they showed up with a security guard and said they are here to escort you out.
They worry without staff who can understand him, his complex or even basic needs aren't being met.
He can't press a call bell, he can't call aloud, he can't roll over on his own. He requires assistance for the simplest things that normal people would take for granted.
They say it's already resulted in several issues.
His tubes collect with water, and they lifted the tubes up, which the water then went into his lungs. So the people that are looking after him, the person they put in the room, does not know that they were drowning our son with water.
He's asking me to tell you what happened last night. He tried to communicate that he needed something and was told what, Cam? He said it was told it was a prank.
In a statement response to Sliman's concerns, Shared Health said efforts to prevent the spread of COVID-19 are a top priority, something Sliman's family, who are all experienced in the medical field, understand. The Shared Health statement reads, while privacy considerations prohibit us from speaking to individual circumstances or patients, we can assure you that the visitor guidelines include several clear exceptions, as well as compassionate considerations that may be applied on a case-by-case basis at the discretion of the facility. On Wednesday, the hospital did an about-face and said Sliman could have consistent caregivers, except for an hour after each time he is suctioned. So Sliman has made the decision to discharge himself, even though he is not yet medically stable.
That could mean worst case scenario.
But Sliman feels it's safer than the current scenario. He wants hospital executives to meet the patients they're making decisions on. He also wants more people in the community trained to help people like him. In Winnipeg, Stephanie Lasuk, City News.